Watch how you talking to me. Watch how you talking to me. Watch how you talking to me. Watch how you talk. Watch how you talking to me. Watch how you talking to me. Watch how you talking to me. Watch how you talk. Have you ever seen snowfall in the six? Have you ever seen snowfall in the six? Have you ever seen the snowfall in the six? Fall in the six. Have you ever seen the snowfall in the six? Have you ever seen the snowfall in the six? Have you ever seen the snowfall in the six? Fall in the six. Have you ever seen the snowfall in the six? Have you ever seen the snowfall in the six? Have you ever seen the snowfall in the six? If I knew back then what I knew right now, I'd be on right now. I'm the nigga right now. I'm the nigga right now. Got your bitch right now. Since you want it right now, getting litty right now. Wanna text me right now, outside right now. Please do not get in my face. You know that I'm riding the whip. I just needed my space. I drink it straight with no chase. Love when you making that face. Living out a suitcase. Annie, are you okay? I fuck you good the long way. Watch how you talking to me. 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 Have you ever seen the snowfall in the six? Have you ever seen the snowfall in the six? Have you ever seen the snowfall in the six?
She's a keeper, legs like Serena, strong like Xena, turn into a screamer. She's a dancer, money from Atlanta. She's a cancer, phone ring, no answer. I'm getting litty, mixed dirty with the fenna. My life a movie, I always got a camera. I'm at Cabana, she sucking my banana. Ooh, na-na. If we never met, I'm there right now. Put a bullet in my head right now.
Yeah, I'm living off of moonlight, moonlight. Talking but you don't fight. About a new life. Even when I'm wrong, you know I'm still right. On another level, reach a new height. I used to hit the block just in all white. No, I can't bless you for my gun mind.
Have you ever seen the snowfall in the six? Have you ever seen the snowfall in the six? Have you ever seen the snowfall in the six? Fall in the six. Have you ever seen the snowfall in the six? Have you ever seen the snowfall in the six? Have you ever seen the snowfall in the six? Fall in the six.
Yeah, I'm living off of moonlight, moonlight.
Have you ever seen the snowfall in the six?
What I know right now, what I know right now, if I knew right now, what I knew right now, I be on 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 right now. Watch how you talking to me. Watch how you talking to me. Watch how you talking to me. Watch how you talk. Watch how you talking to me. Watch how you talking to me. Watch how you talking to me. Watch how you talk.
Have you ever seen snowfall in the six? Have you ever seen snowfall in the six? Have you ever seen the snowfall in the six? Fall in the six. Have you ever seen the snowfall in the six? Have you ever seen the snowfall in the six? Have you ever seen the snowfall in the six? Fall in the six. Have you ever seen the snowfall in the six? Have you ever...
I do not like that. Hold on. Let me just close this. So much glare come from anywhere. All right. I gotta pull chat up. Give me a moment. I did not pull chat up. Except for Pantagana. Anyways, how did you guys feel about the chapter this week? for anybody who's tuned in, locked in. Good chapter, bad chapter. Did you guys feel like the week wait maybe hurt it a little bit more because we had to wait an extra week because of the break that happened? Do we know what happened? Just out of curiosity, was Slave in Utero, was he sick? Did he get hurt? Did he just decide to take a break? Was there a reasoning? I don't remember that I asked the last week. I kind of just took it and went because I was like, yes, okay, that means I can watch France in peace. So I just took it, but I don't actually know if something had gone wrong or gone awry. So yeah, remains to be seen. Hold on 1 second. Oh no, I guess y'all just don't care this week. Fair enough. It could be Euros as well, I guess. Euros are on too, but there's only 4 people in here, which is shocking. I haven't had a number this low in a minute, but all right. Good chapter, bad translation, also a bit short. Yeah, I miss having cosmic scans there, just so we can bounce off at least 2 translations. That always helps, just because sometimes you might see 2 wrong things or 2 things that are a little bit but you're like, I think I get the intent of the translation based on where both of these went. But yeah, most things that I care about, I would read about 3 translations. So decent chapter, but for the love of God, zoom out a little. That's Slave in Utero. What's up, Daniel? I don't know. I didn't have a problem with the chapter this week. I'm actually felt like I was one of the people who were higher on it this week than my chat, because usually y'all mad at me. You guys are like, hold on. I want to find this comment. I gotta do better with answering comments, by the way. But I gotta find this one in specific. And I think was it on the Kubera video? It might have been. If not, it was on the last TOG video. Cause there's something I do wanna get off my chest. If not, I'll have to just do it verbatim. I just wanna see all the comments. Like, why do you guys make this shit so complicated, bro? I don't. Okay, maybe it wasn't this. Maybe it wasn't this video. Was it this one? Was it Kubera? This Kubera video? Sorry, if I don't find it in this comment section, I'm gonna just say it. Yeah, it's gotta be the one I did with whatchamacallit. Okay, anyway, somebody basically was like, hey, I've been watching your videos, whoop-de-whoop, blase blah. And they went, and basically they were like, oh, I wanted to see what all the hype about Kubera was. Because I'm like, why is this fool always hating on Tower of God? Something like that. I really want the comment. Like, the comment just makes this so much better to go through. Come on, dog. Come on, dog. Maybe if I put I responded. Did I respond to it? I responded, sure. Like, this is so useless. Because my problem is if I go to my comment section on Studio, anything that I've replied to just doesn't show up. Yeah, see, it's not there. I don't see it. I don't see it. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, man. It just makes more sense if I have it there. Because I want to bounce off the comment and explain something about myself so people could just get it. I'm not going to find it. But long story short, the thing that I wanted to say was I don't hate on Tower of God. I've said hateful things and I've played up stuff just as an entertainer, as a streamer, content creator, but I do not hate on Tower of God. I criticize Tower of God. I critique Tower of God. I don't think everything that SIU puts to paper is the greatest thing that I've seen since sliced bread. And some people may not agree with that, but that's how I feel about it. So I took resentment to the idea that, oh, I hate watched this guy who hate read Tower of God, and it's like, where in the fuck am I doing that? I'm not doing that. I'm just critical. Just because you think a series or a game or whatever it is the greatest thing since sliced bread, and you have no issues with it, and someone else does it, that does not make them a hater automatically. You know what a hater looks like. You know when I'm hating on something, when I'm bullying Togashi or a series that I know I don't care about, like Pokemon fans. I don't like y'all. Yes, I'm a Pokemon hater. I bully y'all. That's different. Because I'm not even really offering any criticism. I'm just telling you that shit is ass. Play something better. So, I don't know. I didn't like that comment. I'm not hating on Tower of God. Let me see. The cat people are going crazy with this chapter. By the way, does Traumerei have that broken ability? Wasn't he the animal guy? How the F does Traumerei have that broken ability? You mean disconnect? I haven't talked about it yet. Furry versus fanfiction. Honestly, don't know why Traumer kept using anima. He clearly a better fighter without it. My headcanon is the only reason Traum used anima is because he wanted to be an edgy, different fighter than the other family heads. You don't think that he naturally just developed an ability to control creatures and animals and monsters and things from folklore? And then maybe through that he honed it, and then you could say that was a thing that helped separate him from the rest of the family heads, but it might have been his natural disposition. I don't think that he just did it to be different. But I did name this title Is He Bagless? And the reason I said Is He Bagless is because I don't believe this. I mostly just needed the title, so I might change it later. But I believe that he can do more things than just send like animas at you and, you know, sharks and dragons and things of that nature. But it is probably his main way of fighting. And I don't know how I'm under the impression myself that like Traumerei has to either physically enhance himself or fight himself and use beams himself, like he tried to blast Gustang with a beam not too long ago. But when he infused what he had with the ancient Shinhue that Gustang didn't know about, it essentially said that the flames that Gustang has, the Popodal flames, whatever, that he uses, it can't like completely burn or whatever, things that he doesn't understand the like makeup of or structure of or how or the inner machinations of how it works. It somewhat reminded me of the chick from My Hero Academia. So let's say she wants to make water, create like water out of nothing, I suppose. She has to understand hydrogen to oxygen, like chemical balance equations, things of that nature. And thus through that she can make it. But if she doesn't understand what it is that makes up water, she can't. So I was wondering if it was something similar with Gustang's flames. I'm not sure. To me, though, those were the two most interesting things that really happened. It was disconnection. How does that actually work? And what does it actually do? I think we got a bad translation, so it remains to be seen, but we can try to figure it out together. And then the whole flames structure thing, I think those were the two most important things that we got in the chapter. Aside from that, they're just fighting. It wasn't very long, and honestly, I think it could have been connected to the last chapter that we got, not last week, but the week before it. So I felt like those could have been one longer chapter together. But again, I gave it like a 7.5. I was higher on it than my Twitch viewers. I don't know what you guys think about it. The only series that is perfect is Berserk. The rest deserve criticism, so you do you, Naya. Berserk isn't perfect either, but yeah, nothing is perfect. There's no perfect series. That's something that we would fundamentally disagree with if you think something is flawless. I don't believe anything that I've watched, played, read, or experienced was flawless. It may have been a masterpiece and it's still really good to me, but perfection doesn't exist in my world. I'm hoping him going mask off is going to mean something significant. He's not mask off, though. Traumerei just turned his mask into a cat for 10 seconds, and it reverted back. He was just taking a shit. Did I miss something? I'm so certain in the last panel when he's like, something. When he had his weak clap back, he was wearing the mask. The URL you're looking for is not found. What are you talking about, bro? Just give me the chapter I just had open. Like, I swear to God, I just want to fight technology. I don't like it. That's not that. What the hell? Where did this go? There it is. Yeah, he's wearing the mask. He's wearing the mask in the end, so there's no mask off yet. Unless you mean you want him to take his mask off and get serious, but I don't know that him taking his mask off is the symbolic gesture that he's being serious, you know? Oh, Lord. He was using a scythe in Wagnan's flashback so he could fight. We know he could fight. I don't think anyone in this chat doesn't think a family head could fight. I feel like, oh, man, how best to put this? We all know they can do everything at a high level. It's just how do they do it comparatively to one another? I don't believe there's a single person in the tower that's not an irregular who could fight better than Traumerei. Like, take the best Ha family something. He's not a better fighter than Traumerei. Like, that's kind of what I'm saying. So I don't think Traumerei likes doing things himself and prefers to use his Shinhui. Problem is, his Shinhui are weaker than him and the other family heads. Traumerei actually has to fight Gustang himself. Agreed. I always thought he could fuse with his main summons, kind of like Bam and the Thressa. I also think he could do that to some degree. Can Traum disconnect the tower itself? So you're already taking it too far. I'm pretty sure if he could do that, I don't think so. No, I don't even know that I understand how it works, Willie. What does that mean? Like you explain to me how disconnect works based on how you interpreted it. Is he disconnecting the Shinsu, which is life, and Shinsu is everything, and thus it dies? Is it applicable to any and all things that interact with him, or are there limitations, or things that could circumvent it? What if my Shinsu quality and Shinsu control and strength and output is better than yours? Is it some Ryatsu type beat where it's like, I'm Kenpachi, you're Rukia. You can't freeze me. Your spiritual pressure is too weak. It doesn't matter if you stab me in the same spot twice, Soifan. I'm Aizen. You're Soifan. You're mid. We're not in the same ballpark. I don't know how all of that intersects. So I have no main opinion until I get more information. The thing that I'm gonna start doing, I'm gonna stop pretending I'm overly curious. And if he doesn't give me an answer, I'm gonna just take it. Take what I have. I'm not even gonna like try to inquire. I don't know what he meant. What maybe he explains it, and maybe he doesn't. I wonder if Traumer can disconnect Leviathan from Bam. That's interesting. But that doesn't mean that he could control Leviathan, though. Don't know, though. Don't know if Bam might have some disconnect hacks to stop it from working. I mean, we saw that he used the spear for Wagnang flashback. Wang. And the move he pulled this chapter is an evolved animal, so I don't know. I mean, when he eventually loses the mask. Okay, I got you. Nobody cared who it was until I put the mask on. Traumerei probably. Forget his mask. Traumerei take off his oversized jacket first. It's not serious time yet. It's not time to throw off the cloak, bro. It's not time yet. I think it's like the power of Shigaraki from My Hero Academia. You might have to re-explain that to me. I don't remember what Shigi's ability is. Shigi's the guy with all the hands, right? But isn't he all for one now, though? So doesn't he have like a multitude of powers? Yeah, you have to explain that to me. I'm not a My Hero guy. I took it to mean for Traum Shinsu removed any presence of other than the Traumerei Shinsu. That's an interpretation that I had, but what does that mean though? If I remove if I disconnect any other Shinsu from interpreting or intersecting or connecting with whatever it is I'm trying to remove it from, what does that mean? Oh, that was a bad shot. Or Alchemist destroying at the molecular level. But why wouldn't you just say that? Like, Why say disconnecting Shinsu from me instead of just being like, this ability destroys any form of matter at the molecular level? Why not just say that? You know what I'm saying? Honestly, we need a better translation because even in Reddit, people explain Traumerei disconnect differently. No, I'm with you. I don't think this is I'm not putting the blame on the writing or SIU or whatever. I think it's poorly translated. I don't think we know what it means. I think we have an idea, an inclination, but I don't think it's like one of those things where like people will sit here and tell you what it does, but they don't actually know. You have to know when people might say something. But penalty check? I don't like those type of handballs though. I just don't like those. Is it for Croatia? I'm guessing. I think Italy. I think all right. Maybe it's an anti-magic zone or anti-Shinsu. You mean an anti-Shinsu zone? I don't know. I don't know that the imagery itself made that. The imagery doesn't make me think that, but if he could do something like that, I don't see why you wouldn't just it's a penalty, handball. Damn. That's rough, Italy. That's rough. Cool name, I guess, or bad translation. Yeah, he touched people and he killed them. Mainly, I take disconnect just to sever something. Need better translations for sure. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So it's like, all right, let me try to see if I can figure this out. This is Traumerei's bullshit. This is Gustang's bullshit. This is Gustang's shit is cutting it up. Okay, disconnect. Now that its Shinsu can't interact with this Shinsu, cut it off. Does it die? Because Shinsu is everything. Shinsu is the sky, the air. It's life. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know what to do with it. Luka Modric, what are you doing? No, Donnarumma, good save though, but Jesus Christ, that wasn't even a good fucking penalty, dog. Yeah, it's not looking good for them. It's not looking good for them now. People don't know you're watching the game must be confused right now. Oh shoot, sorry, I got Croatia and Italy on. My fault. I think SIU makes these fake abilities on purpose, though. I'm kind of I didn't want to go there today. I wanted to go there with translation, so I'm kind of with you. Oh wait, did they score? I missed it. Donnarumma, what happened? Everything his Shinsu touches gets shredded. But then to me, there's no. My problem would be then the way they explained it. Oh, that's a good. Oh, ooh, he got it. Okay, he got it back. That was a bad save by Donnarumma. You shouldn't have done that. That was bad. You should have put that down and caught that. Now that I'm a keeper. Sorry. I really think Trump takes off that mask and jacket. He's packing. Gustang, just my theory. I don't think he's gonna pack him, but it'll be a good fight. I don't think this is a fight where somebody wins handedly. Maybe if the cutoff Shinsu is the cutoff from the user, so Gustang Shinsu is no longer his, so it just dissipates. Okay, see, like to me, it seems like he's trying to go in that direction. Because in my opinion, if all it did was anything that comes into connection with whatever shreds to pieces or gets dissolved at the molecular level or in the disconnection zone, any and all Shinsu don't work. We've done this already with Hell Joe. We've seen certain things like this. So it's like, why not just explain it that way? Why cut off? Why, again, this could be a translator thing, but why explain it in such a fashion? And it was something that was serious. I say serious enough, but it's Traumerei Shinsu manipulation technique, disconnection. And then Gustang was like, disconnection. Right? The technique, disconnection destroys all the connection of the things that touches his Shinsu. But see, it says destroys the connection. Like, I don't know. Maybe I'm overthinking it. Maybe it is something as simple as, oh, wait, you touch my Shinsu, it gets cut off, and disconnected. I don't know. Turn off the Wi-Fi. I order it. Turn the Wi-Fi off, but I don't know. How did you guys take the whole flame thing though? Like how his flames? Let me see if I can find the actual quote. This is when it starts to do it when he combines the sharks with the freaky deaky Holland-ish. Right? Okay. Your flames can do irreparable damage to the things you understand the structure of. And this group of sharks that are intertwined with that ancient Shinhue are beyond your comprehension, so it won't be easy for you to burn. And thus he pulled out his books. How did you guys interpret that? Just out of curiosity. Maybe if the cut. Wait, Traumerei about to pull up all 7 beasts and the 3 dragons and straight up jump that glass bump. Why do I always find myself in such interesting positions because it's just like I know I'm Team Gustang, but the idea that somebody is gonna get humiliated and packed up in the first fights we see with 2 family heads, I think it's crazy. No matter how much of a fan you are of one or the other, I don't see Gustang getting his ass handed to him, and I don't see it happening to Traumerei either. Like one of them will lose or tie or whatever, someone will interrupt, but nobody's getting cooked. That's just my opinion, though. I don't know. Maybe I'm just not as excited as some people. Thinking it creates a no Shinsu zone, just like the Helljo, but on a smaller scale. It cuts off the flow of Shinsu to things that's created from Shinsu. That's what I got from it. Okay. Depending on how it's explained in the future chapters, Traumerei's disconnection may be a hard counter to wave controllers. Makes sense with who Gustang is that part of his power would require understanding of things. Am I watching the Columbia game next? What time is that game? That's Copa America, right? The only games that I've seen for Copa America so far was USA's crazy. I didn't watch the Bolivia game. I watched Jamaica play somebody. Was that the Bolivia game actually? No. Then I watched Canada and Argentina, and I thought Canada could have beat Argentina. But Argentina's not a scary team to me. I don't think that team is that scary. I just think they have good players and whatnot, but that's not the best team in the world to me on paper even. But they're the world champs and Copa America champs, so you have to respect them. I like that his flames are unique like that. I hope his blades have a gimmick too. I hope so too. I hope I kept thinking it was the blades that were doing it, but it was the fire. Traumerei getting cooked with the cigarette butts and razor blades. He may be a fraud. I don't think he's a fraud. You see, Cam, the person in your Avi, a Vankel? No, that's a fraud. Gustang knows the structure of everything in the tower. That's how he can destroy and heal everyone on the molecular level. That's how he healed Rachel just by looking at her. That's interesting to think about. I think it's an interesting concept that Gustang's flames are related to his understanding of things, since his whole thing is knowledge. Yeah. So it's not like, I guess it's not a traditional burning fire, but for it to do irreparable damage, maybe. So do you think that him putting the fire tongue thing on Holland was him understanding what Holland really was? Or no, because he became a living maze after. I don't know. I mean, it doesn't say his fire won't work. It just won't do irreversible damage. Low-key, Traumerei has more hacks abilities than Gustang. I would actually argue nothing we've seen is more broken than the literally whatever I write becomes reality. I still think that's the most broken thing we've seen. But we haven't seen the limitations and how you can possibly circumvent it. And he did with this connection. The way we saw Tiara stuff be beaten by BAMs, whatever the fuck. But this connection does seem broken. I don't want to say that it's not a good technique, but I don't think it's better. If someone's like, would you rather have the ability of disconnect based on what you know now, or the ability to just write on some shit and make it a reality? Yeah, give me the Give me the pen. Rest in peace, Tiara. You were really one of the ones, yo. You was 101, yo. You was 101, yo. Baby. Right now it's Croatia and Italy. And the other game, I don't remember the other game. I think that's what William might have been asking me about. I went to Copa America. That was my bad. Because I think 2 games are playing at the same time from the same group, but I don't remember. I usually check out around this time to some degree. No, it's Spain and Albania. Spain is up 1 right now, and then Croatia's up 1 against Italy right now. And as far as Copa America, when is the next game? I think they come on I think the Copa America games come around on 8, 6. So Colombia, Paraguay, Brazil, and Costa Rica. All right, bet. I'll be there. I'm gonna watch those. I'll be there for those. All right. Anyways, my fault. I'm back. Maybe this fight is SAU's way of reestablishing the fact that family heads are powerful, reestablishing with abilities. I don't think we don't think they're powerful. I just don't know that we think that maybe they were the absolute untouchable gods that they may have seemed to be at the beginning of the story. And I don't have any problem unpacking stuff like that, but we have to do it in a way where it was obvious that they were being overhyped. And their reputations weren't as great as it seemed until we got there. Because I felt, I'll give Oda credit for this. I thought he was doing a good job with that with the Yonko at one point. Where I felt like what he wanted to do was kind of show the perception versus reality in One Piece. And then when you see Big Mom has hunger pangs and can't really control her family the way that she wants, and Kaido's a drunk and blah, 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 they're kind of pathetic in a way. Same thing with the family head. You could say you discard your memories. You don't even face anything. You can't even admit to the fact that you're the reason Ame's not here. So it could be an unpeeling of the banana. I'm so sorry. I'm so distracted by the game. I apologize. This is why I wanted to stream earlier, so I could mostly be done. Luckily for you guys, none of my teams are playing, so I could talk. Because if France was playing right now, or Portugal or something, I would not be here. Stream would have ended. Okay. I don't think SAU will make Trump techniques just inferior versions of Hell Joe. Okay, I think I agree with that. So when Trump pulled out something new, he has no knowledge. So he can't just blink it out of existence with its fire. His fire is now working like regular fire. I don't know, because I don't know what the blades do. I don't know. I have no idea. I'm just like, y'all, bro. I'm just reading the story. His flames are the opposite of hot tea aspens. Don't you dare disrespect Glorious Evankel. They're giving her the Vegeta treatment, but it's cool. No, she's not getting no Vegeta treatment. She's mid. Vegeta's still a winner in life, bro. Even if you don't beat villains. He 3-0 against Goku. He got a wonderful family. He fucking rich. He got the baddest bitch in the show. And he got kids. He good. Vegeta good, bro. Vankel not good. I wonder if Gustang can use the pen, maybe not to directly kill someone, but to essentially render powerful weapons and tools inert. This is why I keep saying I need to see the limitations of that. But with Gustang, I would assume there's less limitations than what Tiara would have. So, yeah. It's actually starting to make sense to me that Traumerei said something about Gustang not knowing the structure of something he knows the structure of. Everything, that's why he's able to create anything. So you think his ability of creation comes from his understanding of the structure of stuff. I mean, that's fair. Oh boy, don't talk about One Piece. Last chapter is the worst chapter read in this series and probably in fiction. I didn't read it, but I know what happened, and it made me sick too. I said, ain't no fucking way. What's up, Lizard? Maybe the flame is like an artifact created by Max Seth. So you think the flame is not like a... Oh, that's interesting. I still think it works like a regular fire and burn stuff, but I guess if he understands the molecular structure of my ass, he can burn it into nothingness and it can't regenerate. I don't know why I said that, but also I'm so off camera. My bad, y'all. I'm pulling an Oda. I'm off screen. I want to lean back. Sorry, I'm old. My back hurts. I'm trying to lean back. Lean back. Lean back. Ivanka lost her floor, her job, her rank. And Widow turned her into a donut. She's done. Talk to that nigga Cam. Let him know. Regardless of Gustang, die or win, he better bring back TR after this. That's a big fact. I need this fight to start getting bloody soon. Yeah, they're still playing Take a Butt. Still Take a Butt. What did you think of the cat mask? Felt very significant. He can do that to another family head's clothes, but maybe I'm reading into it too much. I'm default. Until I know the limitations of what you can and can't do with that pen ability to just write fiction into reality, it's hard for me to say. What I can say is I didn't like the face he made after he gave Traumerei the cat mask, because I'm like, what is it? What is his goal here exactly? Is it to get Traumerei to remember something, do something, admit something, use a certain ability or technique, or admit to something? Because, like, why are you still, like, trolling, goading him on like this, in my opinion? Like, if you're really here to kill him, just kill him, bro. Like, I don't know. It was an interesting scene, to say the least, but I'm not entirely sure what it all means. Sorry, I just want to fix my pants. My ball sack is attached to the thigh a little too much, you know what I'm saying? I need that sheath. The sheath pants. The sheath undergarments. Okay, what the fuck? Where the fuck was I? I mean, Kun has the flaming fish, so maybe it's something similar, like in the power of cigarettes or something he's wearing. I don't know. I feel like the Yeon family flame is different because he basically got their ability through the hammer. But I'm not, because Tiara's ability to me with it was already seemingly, I could do whatever the hell I want. But I know she had to have limitations. We never got to see them before she got Enki-Dude. Gustang is the one that I can see not really having those same limitations as an irregular. So we just have to see what it can and can't do. When I first saw the Opi Opi no Mi in action, without knowing what it fully could or couldn't do, Jesus Christ. And then we saw him take Smoker's Heart, Punk Hazard, and switch bodies around. At that moment in time, a lot of us thought that was the best ability in One Piece bar none, and it was not debatable. We're not saying that opinion has changed, but we didn't fully understand that he siphons his lifespan, his stamina drain. If you can hit him before he even really erects the room, you can make, you know what I'm saying? Like, there was ways of dealing with it and circumventing the Ope Ope no Mi. To me, abilities only get interesting when I know what it can and can't do and what situation it does or doesn't thrive in. If your ability is to power cosmic, but I can do whatever I want, whenever I want, at any given moment, to me, that's not that interesting. But maybe it's like, yo, after I use this ability, I can't really use it for 6 hours. Or I have to let it recharge. A cooldown, if you will. Those are what, it's dealing with the pros and cons of an ability, to me, that showcase how good you really are with it. If you just have like, ultimate gun that never runs out of ammo. I mean, it's a great weapon, but if you only had 6 in the chamber and had to reload and he was taking niggas out, you kind of cold. But if I just have unlimited ammo, I'm not really that nice, am I? So, anyways. Get bloody soon. I think Gustang needs to read to use the pen. He needs the brains and the more of everything. Imagine Gustang writes the end and the series is over. I need that. Write that text. Maybe Gusting just wants Traumerei to remember what he did before killing him as a kind of satisfaction thing. That's why I was wondering, like, why are you still egging him on by, like, who cat mask? I was like, bro, just fight him. Stop. I thought it was a tactic to get him out the fight, but he pulled disconnect instead. Maybe. It's SIU. I'm going to let him cook. I'm not. Because he be burning the kitchen. This is a funny thing that people say, like that nigga's never missed. Like, it's SIU. We should just let him cook. Nigga, he's burnt down kitchens, establishments. He's fucked up pots. He's ruined stoves. Like, no, I'm supervising. What the fuck are we talking about? They do this with Oda, too. Like, just believe in Oda. No! Oda has let me down. I do not have blind faith in any person, but believe in him. No, he's not cooking. Personally, I don't think Gus is here to kill Traumerei. I think he's here to bring back the family heads the way they originally were. Basically, I think Gustang misses his friends, man. That sounds nice and sweet, but fuck all that kumbaya shit, nigga. Fight. Not bad at the take. Because there's a part of me that wonders, like, is there a goal here? Is he even willing to sacrifice himself and die, knowing that if he can get Traumerei back to his real personality, remember his memories, and maybe ask him one favor, protect Eurasia or something, he'll bow out gracefully? But I want conflict. Yes, the Silver Surfer tier. Yes. When I tricked my friends, if you guys don't know the story, long story short, I had a BBM group back in the day called Animanga Heads. And before we knew the limitation of Law's ability, I used him to win in a fight against Norin Rad, the Silver Surfer, and I won. and I knew I was bullshitting. I said, ain't no way I got away with that. I'm like, he can just use room and take this and take the board. And then now he has the power cosmic too. I can't believe I won that. I was lying and capping my entire anus off, bro. Next chapter, Gustang revives Tiara, except she'll be stronger. Please. But would you want to see that now? Like, oh, he like makes a new Tiara to like fight the same way that, you know, Traumerei was making like the things fight. Unless you can just remake her and send her off to do a mission, then we're okay. Gustang, he airballed quite a lot. Yeah. Gustang don't want friends. He wants change, and we started with Traumerei. I could see that. Like, he wants to change things for the better and whatnot. Urek and Loose Like are really far. I thought they were closer to the Sprout. I have no idea where they're at. Not only can he write things into existence, you can probably also change his molecular structure like Tiara did. Because Tiara turned herself into, like, living Shinsu. It's again, it's a crazy ability. It's hard to wrap your head around it, but hey, disconnect that. Turn off the Wi-Fi. Turn off the fufu. Turn off the Wi-Fi. Turn off the fufu. Oh, that's what somebody was asking me. Somebody had put in my chat, did you watch the Drake funeral? I had no idea what he meant. You meant the Kendrick show. No, I didn't watch that. I don't care about Kendrick Lamar. I actually think if you're still invested in the Drake and Kendrick beef, you don't have a fucking life. Or you're a dick rider of Kendrick or a dick rider of Drake. Move on, bro. Nobody cares anymore. We have bills to pay, work to do, taxes that need to be handled. Like, we don't care. We have life to live. Because I forgot that was going on until I seen that on the internet this weekend. But I wasn't really around this weekend. I was like, y'all still care about this? I guess sometimes you gotta pop out and show niggas. I just want Tiara to be part of the crew. One of the crew. One of us. If Tiara 2 is the same, I'll take it. Have her help Bam free N. Hold on now. I swear if SIU lets this fight get intervened, I might fly the career myself. Honestly, Cam, I feel like you should be more surprised if the fight doesn't get interrupted. That's just my personal opinion. Like, your default mode should be Loose Slack, Mazzino, or something will interrupt this, or at least throw like a wrench into it and not let it conclude in a very traditional sense. Because think about a lot of fights that happens in. Like, Gustang, Calivan and Light Borg didn't even fight till the end. Like, it's just unserious. Simino. He's off. Is he off? That was terrible execution. That was lethargic. I don't know. But honestly, if I'm being really, 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 really transparent, there's a couple things I want to talk about, but I don't have too much to say about the chapter aside from disconnect and the flame stuff. They're fighting. We'll see how it plays out. We'll see if they keep going. But ultimately, it's just a combat chapter, and it's not particularly long, so I can't really like, you know? You said, man, Italy fell off really hard, huh? I don't know if they fell off. I mean, the game's not over. They won the last Euro, so just see what happens. They were good in the 2000s. I mean, Italy's never a team you could underestimate in any tournament. I mean, they won the Euros, the last Euros, I'm pretty sure, the 2020. So they're the defending champions. So I think that means something. I've seen them win with Mario Balotelli. So like listen, as long as I don't have to live through Spain's dominance internationally ever again, that's all I care about. I have to watch it win the Euros, the World Cup, and the Euros again, while Barca was like on top of the world. Like I was in shambles, bro. Yes, like the stream. I'm gonna let you guys off. I'm gonna let you guys like rock today. This is kind of unserious. I'm watching the game. I'm gonna let y'all rock today. But yeah, like the stream for me if you can. Now, for some other things. I'm gonna tell you like I told my Twitch stream. Don't waste your suggestions or your recommendations or things you want me to do on things you know I don't want to do, or you need to pay attention to my interest. So what do I mean by this? Don't be like, Naya, you know what you should do? What? You should make a Attack on Titan video. Why the fuck would I do that? Do I like Attack on Titan? No. I have nothing to say. Don't ask me to do Attack on Titan. Yo, you should try this random series that I read the other day that I like, that I have no actual knowledge of if you, Naya Hemmings, will or will not like it. Can you read it? No, I don't want to. Leave me alone. I am not your monkey in the zoo. Now, what you guys could do, which would be smarter, is to use that leverage for things like, hey, a discussion on Tower of God morality with Haku. You think you can make that happen? Yes. Yes, I do. Don't, like use your suggestions for stuff like that. Like, yo, I was thinking like a character analysis of Liboric, or Liboric's connection to Adori could maybe be a cool video. Interest, like that's kind of like what it is. Like people just be like, yo, read this series. Like, why? I don't want to read this. I say that to say that I will be watching the Tower of God anime on Twitch. Paperwork Hems. If you do not catch it live and you're not on my Patreon, there will be no way for you to see it. I'm not putting it on YouTube later. I'm not putting it on my VOD channel. You catch it live when I'm watching it, or you pay to watch it on Patreon. That is the only way to get the live reactions of season 2 of Tower of God. So I want to make that perfectly clear and transparent. The second thing I want to do is somewhat temper expectations, because you guys are very excitable. I am a 30-year-old man. I've been let down in so many aspects of life that I don't get hype about nothing these days, really and truly. I do not like a single webtoon adaptation that I've seen so far, and that includes Tower of God. I didn't like the first season, but I regret not riding the wave of the anime because a lot of channels really grew during that time period and ate a lot, and I'm like, that was a piece of the pie I willingly didn't give up, so I won't do that this time. Plus meal love tax. I don't know what day is going to be yet, because I want to watch it in Korean like I did with the first season, and it usually took about 16 to 20 hours, if I remember correctly, for it to for the subs for me to find that version with subtitles I could read, so either in Spanish, French, or English. yeah. So, anyways, I'm trying to remember anything else I wanted, but yeah, stuff like that. But I'll start doing some Patreon polls if anything, because I won't lie to you, I'm a little when it comes to like some of the Tower of God videos, except for the weekly content, I don't really have much to say. So the well's kind of dry. I'm kind of creatively bankrupt in that sense. Like a lot of the video ideas that I have are more about video games in the current state of AAA and Microsoft and stuff like that. Like, but anywho, sorry. This Italy game has me distracted, bro. You should make a video cooking AOT. I can do a stream doing that. Did I see the Tower of God trailer? We watched it on Twitch. I'm gonna post it tomorrow or Wednesday. Naya, I suggest a Pokemon 10 Gen 10 prediction. I want to fight y'all. I do want to do a Pokemon alternative video like better than I did in 2019 though, so I might do that for my other channel. SIU was terrible at finishing fights, so I have no faith in this one either. My investment is now these damn family has getting their memories back so we can finally find out why they stopped climbing. I feel that. Is disconnect similar to what Helljo did in the Hell Floor, controlling the use of Shinsu in one area to small scale? That's what some people think, Scope. I don't know if that's for a fact. I'm still suggesting that top 10 worst fictional characters video. That's a good stream idea. I did have that written down in my notebook, but let me screenshot that just in case. That's my fault. What's up, Raphael? Hey. I do think the whole thing with Bonnie is stupid. He needs to change in Redcon to hold Egghead Hark. Oh yeah, yeah. Listen, I don't know what to do with that. And here's where it gets worse for me. I haven't read the chapter. I don't want to spoil anybody's. So if you're One Piece, if you read the latest chapter, plug your ears for like 10 seconds. Didn't Luffy and Jinbei like give each other blood? You about to see the Fishman, nigga, Nika, Sun God, Jinbei form, bro. Although Jinbei gave Luffy his blood, but still wouldn't be shocked. Never mind. I had it backwards. Damn, I had it backwards. Anyway, did you see the changes to the names Wed2 did on the official translation? The names of what? Of who? No, I didn't. Season 2 of TOG got a date? Yes, July 7th. I think I saw July 7th. July 7th is what I saw, right, Chad? Am I tripping? I think I saw July 7th. I think that's what I saw. So Sunday. It'll start coming out. So you know what July might be? July might be the month of me fulfilling all the promises that I haven't done yet. So we'll do solo leveling. We'll do Tower of God. We'll do the series I promised to read. So Freerin about Jesus Christ. Not about. Please be in here. Please be in here. I need to start like writing things in the same area. Yeah. Yasashi Sekai no Kurikata. Yeah, Freerin Beyond Journey. That was the other one. I'm forgetting something. It was a Ren or Cypher Academy. Was that it? One's missing. I don't know why it's not in my. I know I put it in my own thingamajig. Was it Ember Knight? Was Ember Knight what it was? But yeah, we'll get these done in July. I'm sorry, I'm a terrible summertime streamer too, because in summertime I just want to be out there in the sun. I live in Toronto. I have to enjoy the 4 days of sun when I have it, bro. So, but yeah, that's kind of like the update I have. I know last week was a pretty whatever week. I literally didn't make a video last week. I streamed twice and fucked off. The Kubera videos that I posted were already made. I didn't have it last week. I was tired of y'all, but y'all will get the usual stuff this week. Don't worry. You will. I'm trying to see a late goal, Italy. Okay? I'm Maze to Amizo and Lee Rang to Yerang. Amizo. Okay, Amizo. Okay, interesting. To just Yerang, like Y Rang is spelled like Y Rang? Maybe Yi Rang? Interesting. The only way to save One Piece if Luffy dies and after he finds the One Piece, he became like Naruto, child of the legends bullshit. About top 10 funniest mangas I read. We're gonna find out. What is the funniest thing I've ever read? I mean, Gintama's up there. Gintama, Zippy Ziggy, Beelzebub. I think Ranma's hilarious. It is a rom-com though, so it's gotta be ramen and common. You get me? Wonder how much stoppage time there is. Let me think. Is that it? I think that's all the announcements that I have. Other than that, I don't know. Video essays on the other channel will come out when they come out. I did do a monsters, gods and monsters one, but the next one, I think I'm gonna try my first unscripted video on that channel, and also make a scripted one to make up for the week, the month that I kind of took off. I won't lie to you, making that Bomb Rush Cyberpunk video took all my fucking mana, bro. I said, this is actually more in line with the videos I want to make, but maybe I have to just stop trying to do it every Friday and just when they're done, bro. Cause the algorithm on that channel be kind of blessing me. Cause I'm like, bro, how do I get out? I get more views on that channel with like 300 subscribers than I do on this one. So I'm like, I have like 300 subscribers and these videos are like north of 1K. Like, that's interesting. Very interesting. Those in the corner? That was the corner. Okay, Gintama and Psyche, top 2 for me. Nah, Zippy Ziggy is definitely up there for me. That shit is hilarious. Because it was one of those situations where I saw a scumbag character, and I'm like, why the hell is he like this? And then I seen his dad, and I'm like, oh. The apple fell right beside the tree. Father and son scum duo, they're so funny, bro. Oh my god, that shit is hilarious. I should talk. I've never talked about Zippy Ziggy, really, have I? I think I might have told you guys it has probably the funniest first chapter of a manga, manhwa, whatever I've ever read. Just one for one. Like when I think of the funniest first chapter I've ever read, it's definitely Zippy Ziggy. I was in tears. My abs were hurting. Just laughing my tail off, bro. All right, how much stoppage time do we got? 8. I feel like stoppage time's been getting longer and longer. I read Zippy Ziggy a long time ago. I need to reread. I don't ultimately think it ends up being the most fantastic manga I've ever read and stuff. I think that there's a point where like I'm like it's kind of whatever at this point on, but it is funny. And that first chapter is goated. So thing is funny too. What's the scuba diving manga called again? Grand Blue Dreaming. That's good too. That's funny. I think Monogatari is pretty funny, but it's not the funniest thing I've ever read or watched. Yeah, not sure. But I'm with you on the Luffy thing. When Luffy became a child of destiny and not this like just some pirate kid running around the world being crazy, it didn't move me. I don't know, man. It's just, again, I've made my peace with One Piece already. Like, I don't really think about it. I don't even really care. Like, when I make my next top 30 list, you guys are going to be shocked at where you find One Piece. If you even see it on my list. I might not even put it in my top 30 at this point. I'm going to be honest. Not that it isn't. I just wouldn't take the energy to fucking, I don't know. I made my peace with it. I've been checking out slowly since Wano, so just really like a 6-year accumulation at this point. And a lot of things that I used to really, really, really love, I don't love like that anymore. I used to love Kingdom Hearts. You should not be able to tell me anything about Kingdom Hearts. I hate that shit. Danganronpa, hate that ish. I don't like where the Paper Mario series ended up going, and I don't care they did a remake of Thousand Year Door. I didn't buy the remake. My best friend bought it for me. He's like, I'm not giving you my money. Nintendo, you stink. Oh, I'm surprised they called that. I write Grand Blue for the Yeti, but stay for the comedy. I felt that. Oh yes, great teacher Onizuka, absolutely up there, absolutely up there. Luffy had enough going for him. It just feels like the magic is gone. The magic of One Piece has gone for me in general. That's me personally. That's not to say I want it to end badly or be. I want it to be good. I want it to end as strongly as it can end, but my level of investment will never be the same. I just don't care anymore. I've kind of gotten here. If I'm being just completely honest, in a lot of ways, I've gotten here with this series. So if it didn't put money in my pocket, I don't know that I'd still be reading it. I don't know. I don't like the level of inconsistency I deal with this series. But when I'm happy, I'm happy. When it's good, it's good. But I don't know. All right. Oh wait, what about the other game? Albania and Spain. I think it was. Was it that today? What's going on? Spain. They're also at stoppage time. It's not a rebellion against. Wait, what? What happened to Pep? Oh, they're doing too much over here. Anyways, my favorite panel is. My favorite panel this week, and y'all share your favorite panel with me. I don't know if I have one this week. Maybe it was the first time he was about to use the pen, and I was like, Tiara? Maybe that one? I don't know. What I can tell you is my favorite piece of dialogue is probably one of the lines to do with disconnection or the flame. And I'm gonna give it a 7.5 out of 10 for the week. That's my ranking. So yeah. If you guys don't have any final words, I will wrap this up. I'll probably drop maybe I'll just drop that tomorrow first because it won't be that long. I'll drop the reaction to whatever. Maybe the cat mask because I chuckled. I thought he looked weird. I don't know. I don't dislike the moment. Just I don't know. It didn't move me like that. Not to that degree, at least. Stoppage time has been getting longer these days. Hope SIU takes it easy and takes another break next week. I don't want him being on some Oda pack. If he's gonna take a hiatus, just take a hiatus. Make an announcement and say I'm gone until 2025 or something. A lot of yellow cards since I started watching, I'd say. It's a cheap move. I know your least favorite panel was that weird shark with many eyes. Yes. Ugh, made my skin crawl. Not that it was a bad design choice. It's just, again, certain patterns, if you just put it the right way. I remember a plant one time. The way that, like, the soil looked just gave me heebie-jeebies. It's just a weird thing. I've always been like that. Like the way, like you could have a curtain pattern, like on the curtains, and if it looks like weird to me, and it makes my face do like the ick, the crawly, I can't look at it. The eyes on the swordfin shark fused with the ancient divine sea creatures. Absolutely. Thingamajig. You said talk about video games? What's up, Simi? Speaking of which, bro. Oh, wait, no, I sent it in the group chat. I didn't hear it yet, so I have to hear your response to it. But it was an interest. Simi, I didn't realize, bro, that Microsoft killed Roll 7 and the niggas who made Hi-Fi Rush. I didn't know that. Oh! Golasso! That's some Fergie time! Yes, sir! No, I think if Croatia ties, they're not there. No. Golasso! This is why you watch till the end, Willie. But, no. I had so many really dope conversations and ideas and things of that nature. I know Modric is mad because you scored and now you're on the bench. You can't do nothing about it. But, what was it? So, yeah, the Microsoft thing. It's a dog who burst my interest. I'm so sorry. It'd have been worse if it was my team. So, Tango Gameworks, yes. Everyone fake cares, though. And then, because most people played it on Game Pass. But, no, I had heard some things. But I played it. I beat it. But, again, that was a Game Pass thing. But, I think Hi-Fi Rush was one of those games that may have seemed more popular than it really was because people were making art and talking about it. But did you really go out your way to pay money and play it from start to finish? Is the question. If that's what you're saying, I probably agree with you. A lot of these games are fake popular where it's like, oh yeah, this is the new big thing. But just because there's fan art and tweets about it doesn't mean people are actually paying money and playing the game. And there's a big base or whatever it is. So, yeah. That was his first international goal, too. Jesus Christ. Hi-Fi Rush is really just a beat 'em up with some Devil May Cry influence, but on beat. Like, you might have to hit, like, a 3-hit combo with the yeah. No. It's just I like the game, though. I thought the game was dope. Full of charm and exactly what the industry's been missing for a while. But, Timmy, I was thinking of doing my first kind of unscripted video for Young Paperwork, but I want to talk about this current state of gaming and stuff like that and add some of the extra things that I learned about it. So, but, well fought Croatia. I don't think they made it out the group. I think that's why they're crying. They're sad. I'm not sure. Or maybe they have to wait for other results to know. I'm not entirely sure. But this will be the first time in a while I don't see them get bronze. You said, you see more stylistic, better than realistic graphics. Y'all did not play that shit. MC looks awful. Fuck off. I don't like how the MC look, and I don't like his arm. But, I like cel shaded graphics, and I prefer style and, like, you know, your Cuphead, your bounce and stretch kind of Steamboat Willie. Like, I'll take that over fucking, bitch, can you see the individual hair fight? I don't care about realism, but I don't argue against it. If you want to make your game look as realistic as possible with your mocap and all that, more power to you, but I don't need it. I don't care. Give me my pixel. Give me my 16 bits. Give me my 8 bits, and I'm good. But yeah, I'm gonna do an unscripted one. But then on Friday I'm gonna drop another one probably, or maybe on the weekend. We'll see when I finish it. But I'm very passionate about this. I actually am. Like, especially when Thing was saying, bro, Microsoft never knew what they were really doing. If you really think about it, I'm like, is that true? Because I really ignored Microsoft, and I think my perspective is interesting because I'm the loneliest gamer of them all. Well, not really of them all, but like I don't play none of this stuff. Like even when fighters were mad popular, I wasn't in lobbies really. I just played with my friends and played in couch co-op, if you will, or couch, versus. I never played at Apex or Fortnite or Valorant, Overwatch. So all the like loot 'em, shoot 'ems, destinies, and everything, I just completely just did not engage with any of this shit. It's like, oh, yo, dog, I'm hopping on the new Apex. What you playing? Who, me? I'm playing Owlboy. Like, like, just so yeah, I don't know. Yeah, actually in the group chat. All right, I'm gonna holler at you in a second. So, anyways. If you guys don't have anything else to say to me or ask me, I'm going to wrap it up here. The game is over. I am hungry. I want to go eat. So, you know what I'm saying? But yeah. So, who's at the top of this group? I got to check. But yeah, I think I'm still going to do the Star Fox video on Friday. It's more so I want to use the Star Fox IP. The idea of the video is essentially this. I'm under the and this could be my own personal opinion, but the reason I wanted to do this is to see how people react to it. I'm gonna push this video pretty hard, and I'm using Star Fox as the placeholder. I don't think intellectual properties are that important anymore. If there was a team, a creative team or person who creates a spiritual successor that has all the like gameplay elements and systems and things like that really make the game what it is. So for me, as much as I think Wolf is a cool dude and I like Falco, I will like Furry Space Animal generic number 84 if the game is good in like First Squadron, right? Or like with X Zodiac, right? Where I realize like I don't care about liking Vivian or Watt or Mario in Paper Mario, because I love Kabu Leaf and V or Vi, but V because Violet, way more. And I'm starting to wonder how important is an intellectual property if all the things about that game are done better with a different group of characters or world. And I think Star Fox has fallen into that category where I'm like X Zodiac and First Squadron and like Night Shift Galaxy and stuff. We don't need you. I don't think Star Fox really. I think die-hard Star Fox and Nintendrones will flock to it, but I don't think that Star Fox really has a place in the world anymore. I don't think we need that kind of stuff. I don't know, man. I don't know. Maybe I'm reaching with that take, but that's kind of how I feel about it. Musiala greater than Mbappe. You're a Bayern man, so I expect you to say that. But I don't even think you believe that. Even at their ages, actually. Even for comparable ages. it's not the same. But he needs to beat Jude Bellingham. That's his real competition, bro. So, yeah. Anyways. Thank you guys for coming through. Thank you guys for listening. People forget there are minds behind IPs. That's kind of what I'm saying. Because I'm trying to think of any IP that I'm like, I need these characters in this world. And the only one I can think of is Zelda. But even a Zelda spiritual successor, if Nintendo started to F up and they made some sci-fi, cyberpunk inspired type of Zelda game in the MC Raw and stuff, I'll move on from the Twink. I'll move on. Because I've done it so many times already, I realize I'm like, are you even beholden to intellectual properties at this point? You don't give a damn. Because you haven't even played Horizon Forbidden West. If they make a Horizon-style game, and you'll play that and not care about Aloy. So, a lot of times, that team be gone and finished, and the ideas with that person who made that thing also moved on to another place and company. And also, Simi, we're going to talk about how Rareware is the reason why the 64 succeeded. And I didn't even realize this. Nintendo 64 is not a good system without Rareware doing what they did for that motherfucking company. I didn't realize how many games that I liked or loved or that were critically acclaimed or cherished that's just literally rare. And I'm like, was it really that many? I'm thinking to myself, like, 2-3 games. I'm like, nah, it's easily a dozen. So, anywho's. But yeah. And by the time they create it again, it'll be a completely different. Maybe like ukulele. I'm not sure what was going on with that game, but I heard a lot of stuff. But all right, y'all. I'm going to go talk to my brothers in the chat. You guys be safe. I might throw the stream on again while I'm watching Copa America. I might. But he said, nigga, duh. Listen, man. Listen. Are you listening?